Good afternoon. My name is Annabella Madison. Currently, my house is undergoing renovations because of weather conditions in my area, and it is pretty noisy, so I'm going to try my best to speak over that. But imagine waking up every morning feeling completely drained. Your eyes are barely open, your brain's still foggy, and your whole body is aching due to hormonal changes. Now, imagine sitting through math class, science lectures, or even a test in this state. Unfortunately, for thousands of high school students across the country, this isn't a case of bad Mondays. This is their reality. As a high school student myself, I've experienced how difficult it is to function at full capacity while getting barely enough rest. After researching the effects of sleep on teenagers, it became clear early start times aren't just inconvenient for us, they're harmful. That's why I believe that schools should implement later start times for high school students. This change would improve academic performance, reduce mental health issues, and strengthen students' overall physical well being. Today, I'll walk you through exactly how later school start times can 1. Boost academic outcomes, 2. Support teen mental health, and 3. Improve physical health across all boards. Let's start with academics. One of the biggest myths that I've heard in education is that teens are just lazy and they need to go to bed earlier, but research says otherwise. Teenagers' natural bodies release melatonin, the sleep hormone, and later at night, which means that they don't fall asleep until around 11 p.m. even if they try to go to sleep earlier. When school starts at 7:30 or even earlier, teens are forced to wake up in the middle of their biological sleep cycles. This leads to poor connection, memory problems, and lower test scores. A study by Wheaton in 2016 found that students performed significantly better in reading and math when school started even just an hour later. Even attendance rates and on time arrivals improved. Why? Because students were simply more awake and ready to learn. The CDC also reported that teens who get 8 or more hours of sleep are twice as likely to earn an A than those who get less sleep. So, if we were truly committed to improving academic achievements, giving students the sleep they need should be our number one priority. 2. Mental health. But academics are just the beginning. Let's talk about mental health because sleep plays a massive role in emotional stability. Teens are forced into intense stress from school, social media, sports, and home life, and yet we make them start their day sleep deprived. According to Camarillo in 2009, sleep deprivation is closely linked to increased rates of depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts in teens. When teens don't sleep, they aren't just tired, they're overwhelmed, unmotivated, and emotionally vulnerable. It's not fair to expect teens to juggle everything and stay mentally strong when they're running on empty. More sleep improves emotional regulation, lowers stress hormones, like cortisol, and gives students a better chance to process the challenges of life in a healthier way. By pushing school start times to 8:30 a.m. or even later, we can prevent thousands of teens from spiraling into a mental health crisis, and that's a change worth fighting for. Lastly, let's look at the body. Sleep isn't just for your brain, it's for your entire body. Teens who sleep more are less likely to be obese, get sick, or develop long-term chronic conditions. A lack of sleep weakens the immune system, slows down metabolism, and it even increases the risk of heart problems later in life. On top of that, tired students are more likely to skip breakfast, eat junk food, and avoid physical activity. On the flip side, students who are well rested are more alert, more active, and less prone to health problems. If schools want students to live healthier lives, not just smarter ones, we have to take their sleep seriously. Let's recap. Pushing back school start times would improve student grades, reduce mental health issues, and boost physical wellness. It's not just a matter of preference, but it's a matter of public health, safety, and equity. I know that there are people who say it's too complicated to change the buses, after school sports, or parent work schedules make it impossible, but that's not true. Dozens of districts around the US have already made that change, and it works. Later school times are supported by the CDC, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and countless researchers. All of them are saying the same things. Teenagers need more sleep. So, what can we do? We can talk to our principals. We can share petitions. We can raise awareness and push our communities to listen to science, because at the end of the day, students shouldn't have to sacrifice their health just to get to school on time. Let's stop forcing kids to wake up before the sun rises, and instead, let's rise to the challenge of building a better, healthier school system. Thank you. Thank you.